we wheel them and we turn them and we rock them and we sound them and we tempo them and last the Riddim Sweet.
Hi guys, welcome back to Riddim Sweet. I'm your host Phylecia Renae, and today I'm going to be learning all about tennis.
Today we're going to be doing a tennis lesson. Now that we're all warmed up, we've got our heart rate pumped up, now we're going to get into hitting.
I am standing here with Sharissa Ryan, the reigning Miss Montserrat, and also tennis player extraordinaire.
Thank you. Tennis has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I started playing tennis when I was 5 years old, and I've been playing for, up till I was 18, and I continued to play tennis through college. I got a Division I scholarship to play for Fairfield University, but before that I played for my high school. I also competed in USTA tournaments, which is the United States Tennis Association. And, I had a great career in tennis, and I love it.
How did you first get started in tennis?
I first got started in tennis when my family moved here. My parents thought it would be a great idea for me to get involved and meet other kids my age. And she thought the best way to do that was by getting involved in sports.
Right.
And I tried out soccer, I tried out the pee-wee baseball and softball, swimming even I did, but the tennis one that I did, it stuck with me. Right now I'm an active tennis coach as well, and I've been teaching since I was about 14 years old. The first shot we learn in tennis is called the forehand, right? So what we're going to do is, if we're righty, you're a righty, right? Okay, good. So we're going to take our left hand off the racket. We're going to bring our racket back. We're going to turn our body. You're going to step forward with your left foot, and then you're going to swing. Okay? Here we go.
Have you thought about professional tennis?
I have thought about playing professional tennis, and it was a long time goal for me, but I think the biggest goal that I've had being a first generation student was to graduate college, and so my ultimate goal was to play Division I tennis, really. And sort of playing professional tennis would become sort of later on. But it was never like my original goal, but it is something that I could still pursue.
Now, how would you say, or would you say at all, that your background, just being from Montserrat, has it at all influenced you being the tennis extraordinaire that you are?
Well, I think being from Montserrat, it's a small community, and my dad, he participated and represented Montserrat in track and field events when he was younger, and I think that played a big part of it. Hearing his stories about representing the country, and me growing up hearing those stories, I always said I would love to be an ambassador or represent my country in some way, and winning the Miss Montserrat title earned me that place to do something like that. And now that I'm a tennis player, in addition to that, I held a tennis program for the children there, and they absolutely loved it. The second shot we're going to be learning today is called the backhand. And this is the shot that you hit on your opposite side of your forehand. So like I said before, if you hit your forehand on your right hand side, you're going to hit your backhand on your left hand side. And the same rules apply for the backhand that I showed you for the forehand. So this time, instead of going to the right, we're going to go to the left side. So we're going to turn sideways, racket back, and we're going to step forward with our right foot this time, and we're going to step forward and swing. Okay? Here we go.
How would you say you're giving back to the Monstration Society?
Well, that's one way. Well, the one way that I just named, I did the tennis clinic on Island, and the second way that I think I'm giving back is I started the Trailblazers Reading Club, and it's hosted at the public library, and it's every other Saturday, excuse me. A group of kids, they come, and I read to them, actually, and we were reading the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
How would you say that tennis helped you prepare for the pageantry?
Tennis has certainly gave me everything I need in life to be prepared for, because tennis, number one, tennis has taught me discipline, and that is something that I've carried with me throughout my life. And even when I was doing the pageant, one of the things that I've been learning is how to walk up on stage, and it takes a certain amount of discipline to get up there and say, oh, even though I don't want to do it, I have to say, all right, I have to set this time aside so that I can do this, so that when I go for the night of the show, I can look and look great up on stage, doing, you know, the walk and everything. But I think another way that tennis has helped is with managing my priorities, getting me organized. For the pageant, I have to be super organized with, from down to managing my receipts for purchasing everything. Wow. I have to keep track of all of that stuff so I know how much I'm spending, how much I have left to spend, basically. Tennis is a great sport for exercise in general, and as long as you have a good group of friends to play with, it's great. It's good. And you can just go out, have some fun, you know, hit the ball around, and, you know, great social environment as well. I am Sharissa Ryan, the reigning Miss Montserrat, and the Riddim Sweet.
We'll be right back.